Yo, what's going on, fam squad? It's your boy, Inactivity, back at it again with another filler video. Today, guys, on Instagram, if you don't have an Instagram, what came out were the 2019 set leaks. Now, I would cover them on YouTube if it wasn't such an issue against Lego and copyright and whatever. So now we're just going to cover the suits of the pictures that people have found over the internet. And yeah, first off, starting with Sensei Wu. You can obviously see that in this picture he has no beard. It's Sensei Wu. Don't think of it as the first Ninjutsu master. It's Sensei Wu, okay? And then today we also learned that it is called Ninjago Legacy, which is the special event for 2019. So that's pretty litty, dude. Yeah, so that's Ninjago Legacy, and then these sets are pretty much a revamp of everything, pretty much. Not everything, but it's sort of a revamp of a lot of the highlighted sets of the first 3 seasons of Ninjago. They're not doing the pilot, so I don't know why they have made Skulkin minifigures. That's a little bit weird, but yeah. So going back to Sensei Wu, you can obviously see that he utilizes the Lego Ninjago movie Sensei Wu face, and then he just has more of the new characters or whatever. Does a division sign on his leg. It's pretty much his black robes, and those are just well done, I guess. Moving on to Nia, you can obviously see here that in my previous video when I said that the actual parts, or the parts leak, whatever we had, those things with the yellow borders, I thought the suits looked really bad, but after seeing some actual physical reviews of the minifigures, the masks do look a lot more proportional than they did in pictures, because in the pictures, they look so unproportional, dude. Like, jeez, they look at way out of the proportion of the actual minifigure, but they actually look fine in video form, I guess. But yeah, as I said before, in the pictures, they looked plain. Minifigure torsos are still sort of plain. The ninja have sort of this thing going where they have a golden dragon wrapping around them, so that's there. Nia looks fine. And then everybody has sandal printing now. I don't know why. Lego has decided to give all of the ninjas sandal printing. Moving on to the next one, we have Cole over here. Cole really does not look that good. I don't even know what's going on with his undershirt, like under his robes. Is that like, I don't know, scales or whatever? He's going, see, the thing is, he's utilizing all of his colors. He's utilizing the gray, the black, the brown, and the orange. And it's sort of everywhere on the spectrum, at least in my opinion. So, that's there. He's got the golden dragon swirling around his robes. Sandal printing, and moving on to the next one, we have Kai over here. He's actually plain. It's not even the lighting of the picture. His minifigure torso is just really plain, and I find that so disappointing because I thought these minifigures would look a lot better than those really early leaked images that we got. So yeah, that's Kai. He doesn't look that great, unfortunately. Again with the sandals. Moving on to Lloyd. You can see here that his is okay. All of their torsos, even if they have that little crinkling in their robes or whatever, as you can see with Lloyd, it's still plain. I'm sorry. Like, I get that they change art styles. They've changed art styles between the Zukin suits, between SOG suits. They've changed art styles, and I think that's perfectly fine. But this one is so overly simplified, I find it a little bit lacking in printing and detail. Besides that, going back to Lloyd, you can see there, sandal printing, he's got different sort of robes, that's pretty neat. And then Zane's got a little bit more cool stuff. Now because this is a revamp, and not, not before he becomes the Titanium Ninja, there's no silver in his color scheme. I think that's perfectly fine, and I think it looks great with just the light gray. I think it looks awesome, actually. Zane's is probably the better looking one, except for the fact that with those 2 straps going across his chest, the black outlines are so thick. I don't know. It's such a comical look, and I don't like that. I like it when it's a lot more detailed, with finer details and thinner lines and all that. But yeah, that's Zane. We're not using the Titanium Ninja head anymore, because these are the Ninjago movie designs, but then this is supposed to be before he's Titanium Ninja, so we use the normal-headed Zane, I guess, with the deranged smile, so that's going to be different. Alright, moving on to Jay. You can see here, this picture's kind of blurry. Jay's is a little bit different. He has those 2 things wrapping around his chest right there. Sort of like Lloyd and Zane's combined. Again, everybody has sandal printing. there's really no comment on these minifigures besides they are pretty plain, and I get that they didn't want to overly simplify any of these suits, and I think that's perfectly fine, but it's really just these cloaks or robes that are just wrapped around them, and compared to the hunted suits, it's a really, really low drop in quality, at least in my opinion. Look, the suits are great, but I don't know. Moving on to Garmadon. This was not covered in the previous video, but we got a picture of Garmadon. It is pretty much Season 1 through 3 Garmadon, except he has that really constipated face, like he's gonna make a huge turd or something. So that's there. I can't tell if his eyes are red or purple. Somebody tell me in the comment section. But yeah, besides that, it's the exact same good old Garmadon. I think they redid the robe printing, I believe, for the purple belt. Besides that, normal Garmadon. Moving on to Nia as Samurai X. You can see here that she doesn't have the Samurai X full helmet. She only has the helmet body chassis piece, I guess, or whatever. She doesn't even have the chest plate, and that's perfectly fine. I think this is one of her better Samurai X looking suits. It's probably the last one we're ever going to get. So that's there, but I think it actually does look really well done. And I think Ninjago's really starting to get into toe printing, because even Samurai X gets toe printing. Like, that's so great. Thank you, LEGO, for doing that. And then finally, what was revealed today was Golden Lloyd. And the thing is, with Golden Lloyd, he's supposed to have the ZX armor, but then because they have, on these masks, they have those big headbands, and those headbands hang all the way down across their masks so that they can't turn their head with full mobility, unlike the SOG masks. And then also you can't fit armor on them because the back would interfere with each other. So Golden Lloyd doesn't get any armor, unfortunately. The clips look cool. The entire figure looks cool. I will admit that. I think it kind of looks weird how the two golden dragons are just crossing across his chest, and it sort of looks like he's wearing a shirt. It doesn't really look like robes, at least in my opinion. It really looks like he's wearing like a shirt or sweater in gold, and he's just really powered up. I don't know, it's weird. I like the green. I like the dark green and the light green highlights. That's what it looks like with his face off. I think that's a really cool face, and how it's like golden power. And I mean, even Golden Lloyd, guys, gets the sandal print, so that's pretty neat. But yeah, you can see the mask, and you can see how it hangs off a bit, and that interferes so much that none of these suits can ever have armor, unless you cut off the back, which I wouldn't recommend. Besides that, I really hope, like with Dragon Master Wu, they mix and matched all the different gold colors, how they had the more realistic gold to the more toyish gold, and it was a little bit lighter, and all of it was really inconsistent in molding and coloring. If that happens for Golden Lloyd, that's a little bit of a disappointment. But besides that, that's pretty much going to do it for this video, boys. And, yeah, overall, these figures are okay. It's great to see new Ninjago figures. It's great to see a brand new mask mold. I love the color schemes, but they're so plain, and I get that they don't want to outdo themselves, but, like, still. Yeah. That's what I got for you guys today. Just want to get something out there. Besides that, that's it. Bye.